Good morning. I am Dee Love. Drop down and hit like, subscribe, and share if you care. Holla. Okay, so I want to elaborate on this Will Smith slap. Um, First of all, I want to say, where was that energy for 50 Cent and all of those guys when they was dragging her ass all over Instagram? They were saying how, Chris shouldn't have made that joke about a man's wife. Okay, see, I can agree with that as well. It's like as black people, we need to learn how to respect each other on a higher level. However, it was a G.I. Jane joke. Was she there? Was she bald at that moment while she was sitting there? If so, you're giving the impression that you've owned this. So, okay, it is what it is. Um, you the same Jada went on her show and talked about how her grandmother taught her how to give oral sex. This kind of shit. They talk about all kind of crazy stuff that makes us all go, huh? I don't watch it. I catch the blurbs because when they go all the way left, it makes the news. But Will Smith just put himself on the Kanye West list per All About Mika. I agree 100%. Will Smith is bugging. But what I would like to point out is the bitch behavior of men. What's wrong with all the men out here acting like bitches? I mean, this has been a running theme. I've been talking about it for a while now, but it seems that it's at an all-time high. So I don't know if y'all know who Charleston White is. It Charleston White? I hope I'm saying this right because y'all know I will torture somebody's name. Yeah. So Charleston had hooked up with Kwame Brown, right? So Charleston came out today. He was out eating lunch with his wife, and they were just having a conversation. And he broke it down how he ain't really dealing with Kwame anymore. He don't like how he's moving. The whole time I'm watching this interview, I am cracking the fuck up because he's the male version of me. He says everything that I say. This is basic stuff, y'all. This is basic knowledge. These are basic things that will get you and help you survive and make it through hard times and struggle in real situations. Will Smith, Kwame Brown, these are millionaires out here playing games. I don't appreciate this bullshit because in the real world, where people are working jobs and people are, scratching and surviving to get by and shit, people are dying. People are being murdered on the street. These young kids are killing each other. And you got grown ass black millionaires. Grown black millionaires out here on the internet, on television, showing their asses. This is very sad. There's nothing noble and there's no honor in this. This whole shit about he was defending Jada. Yes, this is what black women need. Is it? Is it? I've been in situations. I never go get another black man to argue with another black man. If I got a problem with a dude, I handles him. I do not do that because nobody's going to get killed on my behalf. So yes, while you sit back and say, "Oh, that was honorable of him to slap him," he shouldn't have been talking about his wife. If he was down to the corner store, y'all know what would have happened, correct? Joke or not, huh? What happens all the time? We've seen it on the news. A woman rejects a man. She gets shot and killed. Her boyfriend, can get shot and killed. Both shot and killed. Defending honor, right? You walk the fuck away in real life. There are other ways to handle that. I mean, why not step to Chris at the after party? Yo, Chris, my man, I appreciate what you said about Jada. Handle it that way. But no, as black men in America in 2022, you walk your ass up on a platform that we were not welcome on anyway. We weren't welcome there. We've been fighting and crying and begging and pleading for them to let us in and please nominate us and please have us. And then they nominate. Will even won an award. He won an award. I'm not sure what the title was, the category was, because to me tonight the category was bitch nigga. Okay, so he wins this award. He goes up there, makes a speech, and then cries about how, love make you do crazy things. That's not acceptable. Because love make a lot of motherfuckers do crazy things. That's why we have the Leah Gordons on here and all the other black young lady content creators who put out stories every day of young black girls being murdered all over America by who? Emotional ass bitch made men. And that's the representation out there. And that's who's standing on the stages. And that's who have these platforms. That's who these children, that's who these not even children, who these young men are looking at. Who these bitch made emotional men are looking at. See, I come up in my mama raised me. I'm a hardcore. I'm a Charleston white. I'm telling you. You can't be with that fuck shit. You can't lead with your emotions. You gotta think. Fuck are you doing? Because I would sue Will Smith, period, just for embarrassing me. How dare you strike me? Fuck you. I don't care what I said. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, where's that energy for 50 Cent and those Negroes? Why Will ain't slap one of them? And Will looks so dumb and goofy doing that shit. I mean, just his whole mannerism, his whole body style. Like, I mean, he could have even just stood up and ice grilled him like, yo, my man, I don't appreciate that. And sat his ass back down. But nah, you go up there, you slap him, and then you yell out profanity from the fucking audience. Once again, an example of how black Americans, I'm stressing that, black Americans cannot control themselves. Right? They have no emotional control. They don't know how to fucking act. Everywhere they go, there's a fight, there's an altercation, there's an argument. Like I said the other day about the mental illness. The shit is real. I told y'all on every platform, it's mental illness. The shit is not normal. Y'all think this shit is cute. That's like back to Kwame Brown and them. So Charleston White said, look, Kwame, I can't fuck with you because, you know, you on bitch shit. You on here arguing. He said, Charleston said, I don't talk to niggas every day. There's no need for that. You know, like niggas sitting around in groups having meetings. Yes, that's all bitch shit. Y'all not paying attention. Real niggas don't do that shit. I'm not even going to say real men because I don't do that shit. So like I said, real niggas do real things. Sitting around gossiping, and that's not doing anything. You just talking. And these mofos are being messy. They shutting down pages. They making phone calls. They're exposing, okay? Y'all know what it do. What it do. Shout out to the beef sector. Y'all know how what it is. How motherfuckers roll. But these are $1 million Negroes sitting up here on platforms showing their asses, embarrassing themselves, talking gunplay, talking about meeting up to fights, talking about I'm mad because you talking about my mama. If somebody talk about your mama, don't motherfucking respond because you can't argue with yourself about bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Talk about my mama because my mama wouldn't give a fuck about you talking about her. My mama taught me from a little girl. I don't know these people. Who gives a shit about them? And my mama also taught me how to read a bitch to the ground. I always could read for filth. You say some shit about my mama, I'm going to say some shit about you, your mama, your sister, your dog, every fucking body surrounding you. But you know, there's a time and a place for all of that. And you want to try to avoid them type of situations because as we know, the death rate, the homicide rate in our community is through the roof. And I know y'all like to say, it ain't no such thing as black on black crime. Okay, so please point out to me when in the Oscar history has someone gone up on stage and assaulted someone. I'll wait. See, y'all like to make excuses. We lack standards. I'm telling you, other black people throughout the world do not fuck with black Americans. Black Americans need to find some standards. See, because whenever somebody mentions that some shit is out of pocket, it's, oh no, they have the right. Oh no, that's what you do. Oh no, that's keeping it real. No, it's not keeping it real. It's playing your fucking selves all over the world. I'm telling you, you go to other countries, they look at you crazy. I'm dead ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same. Like you have to have a real good vibe. Let me tell y'all how real it is out there, right? See, so people of other races and nationalities and all that, they do associations of people. So luckily, I'm a nice person, but they call me who? Jennifer Hudson, Jill Scott, because they relate to those black women as, oh, they're nice. Right. See what I'm saying? So they don't fuck with black people unless you present in a certain way. But we out here presenting ourselves in a violent manner, as liars, as hypocrites, as mentally ill. All this arguing. You got grown men making songs about each other. Grown men shutting down each other pages. Grown men tracking each other all day. Grown men actually logging on, putting their business out there so they can be tracked. There's a dude named Mr. Skinny. He went as far as to print out a picture of a fake gravesite or some bullshit and say that it was Kwame Brown's mama's grave and he pissed on it. These grown-ass Negroes over 40, gray beards, on here arguing about this type of bullshit. Kwame Brown, I think, hey, he has a fucking complex too. Y'all know I like Kwame, but it is what it is. I could love you to death, but I keep it 1,000. I don't give a fuck. So let's go there with him right now. Kwame's issue is that Kwame needs to feel superior. Because a lot of the people that he was fucking with, you look at like, what are you doing? You know, he's always associating himself. Like Charleston White said, I'm a person that you don't have access. Everybody don't have access to me. And y'all know that's true about me too. Everybody don't have access to me. I don't fuck with people like that. You can't when you have real energy to protect. When you got real shit going on in your life. When you know what time it is. When you're in tune with people. Right. When you're in tune with your community and the children and you know the struggle out there, you don't have time for that shit because you're trying to stop that from happening to them. But then you sitting around here and you see these grown ass people doing exactly what you're out here fighting against. You see what I'm saying? It's mental fucking illness. I don't care how much money they got. If you ever listen to Gilbert Arenas speak, it is mind blowing. This motherfucker is like, oh, like a slow second grader. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to school with, my classmates are all smart as fuck. They're all very successful. Just, you know, it is what it is. But this motherfucker, these people, I don't know where they went to school and who taught them. Because I learned at home. When I arrived at the kindergarten, I already knew all that shit. Right. I already knew how to write, all that. I already knew that. My mama taught me. But you got to instill shit in your children because if you let the world raise them, that means nobody's putting anything into them. They lack boundaries, morals, rules. There's rules and codes to the game. Like I said, Kwame, you sitting over there with all them niggas arguing, making songs, going back and forth. It's embarrassing. Y'all exposing each other. Y'all putting each other phone numbers out. It's weirdo type shit on everybody's behavior. You know, like I was on Lonnie One Love page and they was mad because I said these niggas is bitches. And I'm telling you, when I saw Charleston video today, I said exactly. This is exactly what I was saying. These Negroes are bitches. This is not normal behavior. Like he said, where do niggas sit around and just talk to each other all day? Men, grown ass men, get out there and do something. He also made another valid point because Charleston does a lot of work in the communities in Texas. So he was like, Kwame wants to come down here and put his name on my shit instead of do your shit in your city and I'll do it here. Like, why do you need to come attach yourself to me? Which is what I was saying all along. Because people was trying to argue me down about the Kwame Brown situation. I said, listen, but all I'm seeing these Negroes doing is a lot of talking, a lot of PR stunts, a lot of publicity. Like he always talking about now, yeah, boy, you trying to keep me out them colleges. Now I'm going to be going to them colleges speaking. You don't need to be going anywhere speaking if you sitting your ass up on the internet arguing with other immature grown-ass men who, first of all, don't like black women. Now, let's talk about the Tommy Sotomayor losing his page on some real shit. While y'all clapping, the only reason they mad is because they was talking about Kwame. Tommy been on here doing the same dumb shit all along, but when it got about Kwame, all these other black male content creators, the younger ones, all of a sudden now they speaking out against Tommy. Tommy's wrong. Tommy been motherfucking wrong. Then you got some other dudes on the flip side who's still talking about, yeah, Tommy's message needs to be heard. But meanwhile, y'all on here acting like them exact bitches that Tommy be talking about. Tommy acts like the bitches that he talks about. Right. So what's really good? I think these niggas are all sucking dick. I'm sorry. I said it. All of them lick dick. That's not normal behavior. It's not men shit. I mean, it ain't even a visual I have because like I always tell y'all, I'm more man than a lot of these motherfuckers will ever be. They just have nothing about them. They fucking cornballs. They on here playing games. You bitches are on here showing guns. Y'all are millionaires sitting in mansions. You're doing this, but meanwhile, the children and the youth are out here dying on the street. They hungry, they malnourished, they don't have shit. You motherfuckers are talking about sneaker drives when kids are hungry. What do you mean? You talking about sneaker drives when mamas need their rents paid. Do some of that shit. That's the shit that Beyonce and them are out there doing. You feel me? There are some real philanthropists out there doing real shit. Like Beyonce built a whole goddamn a complex. Okay, there's NFL players out there. They doing shit down there. I'm telling you, they building complexes. They're building homes for single mothers. But you got these niggas on the flip side. You got the Kwame Browns, because Kwame Brown don't really like women either. If y'all paying attention to what he's saying and who he has been associating himself with, Because that whole shit, now he trying to act like he give a fuck really. But see, when niggas get on here and talk that bullshit about child support, and oh, they just be throwing the R word out there. Like, all these women are really lying about being sexually assaulted instead of acknowledging that you niggas don't talk to each other and y'all overlook bullshit that y'all do because your friends are rapists, your friends are fucking women beaters, right? Your friends don't take care of their kids, but y'all on here complaining about child support, right? See, if you do your shit right, you don't have to go to child support at all. But see, y'all can't co-parent and coexist. You want to be selfish. You feel like because a woman wants something from you, especially if it's a black woman, then they juicing y'all is wrong. And then you have other young men following the same rhetoric. I had to check a young man on Facebook one day. I said, let me tell you something. Because he wrote a comment and he said, it was like to the effect of, I'm laughing at all the girls that I thought had it going on who laughed at me, who haven't lived up to their potential or some bullshit. And I wrote him back and I said, excuse me, sir, did you live up to your potential? That's the only potential you need to be worried about. What other people are doing is none of your fucking business. What have you done? Because there's always somebody that could look at you and say, you ain't shit. Right. You have no potential. But they like to drag black women. And I pointed that out to him and he apologized. And he said, no, I don't want to be that. I said, you definitely don't. Because they out here dragging black women for sports. Dragging and killing black women for sports. See, I thought it was nice that Charleston was out with his wife and they were out at lunch. You don't see that really on here unless it's a couple YouTube channel. But you never saw, I didn't see her face. She didn't show herself or whatever. I don't watch him. I just found his channel today, even though I was looking for it. Shout out to John Goodwill. John Goodwill, let me tell you about John Goodwill. Y'all need to go see John Goodwill. I think I might be, he's a sexy chocolate Hershey Kiss looking man. I don't agree with most of it. The way he presents some of his shit, I'm like, John, chill. But John is sexy as fuck, y'all. Go see John Goodwill. He be talking shit about Kwame all day. He's building his channel or whatever. But he has an appeal about him. If y'all want to see a big chocolate, sexy black man, and he got a job, he be at work too. Holla. They try to clown him because he work at, what is he, a manager at 7-Eleven or some shit? But hello, it's a job. That's the problem with people. Everybody want to be Instagram famous. Everybody want to be YouTube famous. And so Kwame, he came on that same YouTube bullshit. And I always tell y'all what, YouTube is like crack in the 90s, in the 80s, when the shit, you know what I'm saying? People will sell their ass for it. People will sell their kids for it. People don't give a fuck because they want to try to get this money. And that's tragic. Because people are selling themselves very short. Like, you embarrassing yourselves, your families. Like I said, that whole Kwame Brown situation and all the niggas attached to it, it's really fucked up. Because they look like some clown ass bitches. I don't even want to say bitches because when you say bitches, people think you're speaking of grown adult women who can't get along. These niggas are not acting like adult women at all. These are some third grade school girl. You talked about my mama. You said this. We got songs. And the funny shit is Kwame Brown came out on the basis of the go along, get along game. But here you are, you have a go along, get along game. Let me tell you, it's a few motherfuckers on here who got a go along, get along gang, and I never, ever, ever, ever fuck with that. See, the beauty about me is that I check myself. Just like I'll check another bitch, I check me. So I don't really need, anybody around me to bring me back to fucking reality. However, it's some bitches up on here who, y'all only have people around here who tell y'all what y'all want to hear. So that's how come you always end up looking fucking dumb. Right. You need to expand your horizons and get some better friends. I done said this several times. I done told y'all over and over and repeatedly. Get with motherfuckers who got more than you. Get with people who do more than you, who see more than you, who can teach you something, who can tell you something. If not, use Google. Read magazines. Right. Watch television. Get the fuck off YouTube. Because some of y'all are lost. And the people around you are lost. And y'all tell each other what the fuck you want to hear. So even when you're being stupid, nobody tells you anything different because you have a go along, get along gang. It's very common in groups. Like I said earlier, there's a thin line between lonely and peaceful. Okay. Y'all confuse that. I was talking to this dude today. I don't know. He was in texting me or whatever. He was a friend from childhood or whatever. But I don't know what makes motherfuckers think because they're lonely that you're lonely. You see what I'm saying? I have a very full schedule. I don't have time really to date at any point. Any moments I have free, I try to get me a damn nap. Okay? I believe me, I always have something to do. Like I do too. Please trust me. When I'm at work, I leave, I go home, I do some shit real quick, boom, 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 go back to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for fuck shit. But people assume because you're by yourself that you lonely is something wrong with you. No. It's called peace. When I have people around me, I always gotta cuss a bitch out. I always gotta check a bitch. I always gotta remind a bitch. I always gotta point something out to a bitch. Okay? Because people be on fuck shit. And it is my duty to it's my duty. If I fuck with you and you around me and you stupid and you come at me with some dumb shit, I have to point it out. If I see you about to crash and burn, I'm not just going to stand on the sidelines and watch you die. That's not what I do. But some of y'all have surrounded yourself with people that's all they do. And anybody who speaks against you, oh, they hating. Oh, they don't like you. Oh, they jealous. No, they're telling you the fucking truth. If you can't check you, you can't check no motherfucking body else. Period. Real shit. Like I said, some of y'all need to get more goddamn in touch with yourselves and some other people. Not even, just get in touch with yourself. Find yourself. Find your own niche. But see, when you spend time talking shit about everybody else, you don't have time to focus on you. That's why I told y'all I don't have time for that shit. Because what happens is, like Kwame, you came out here one way. This is what happens with all YouTubers. When you start arguing with motherfuckers and going back and forth with them, you have to watch them in order to get information on them, in order to hear what the fuck they saying about you. You then in turn, you're studying these people, you're picking up their mannerisms, you're mocking them, but you're becoming that in the process. Hello? It's part of the negativity cycle. Right. You are what the fuck you eat. Hello? You take in negativity and bullshit, you're going to be on negativity and bullshit. You respond to negativity and bullshit, that makes you about negativity and bullshit. I don't care how you put a spin on it, how you say this ain't really you, this ain't really what I do. Yes, the fuck it is. If I can get up on here and pull up a video of you going ham on a bitch, arguing about dumb shit, talking about somebody's fucking mama, and you mad because somebody talking about your mama, and your ass is how old? That's a problem. It's mental illness or immaturity. I mean, complete, total immaturity. See, the thing about me is that I've always been 50. Look, I was born 85, okay? I was born fucking 90 years old. I always had common sense. So immaturity, silly shit annoys the fuck out of me. And everybody who knows me personally knows that. I don't do dumb shit. One of my friends surprised me the other day because they had, you know how people make an observation about you. So when I was telling them about the argument I was having, well, not even the argument, how I had to check them bitches yesterday, it was like, truthfully, you're above them mentally. Just, he's like, you can read, you watch, like, because I be reading all kind of shit. He was like, you watch all kind of shit, and you actually keep up with all this shit that's going on, all simultaneously while living your own life, doing other shit. He's like, but you're somewhere else where some motherfuckers are not, and I get that. But I'm telling y'all, a lot of this shit is mental illness. If you thrive on negativity and mess, something is wrong with you. Why don't you want to feel at peace? Why are you arguing with other grown motherfuckers that don't know you about shit that don't matter? Why? I mean, if Skinny went to the mama's gravesite, he didn't. But let's just say he did. Who looks like the fucking fool? You don't need to argue with that. That's stupid in itself. I wouldn't argue with that. I wouldn't. First of all, me being the person that I am, I would probably be on a whole different type. See, my anger is different from that. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real G. All right? I'm not going to argue with you fucking publicly, bitch. I'll see you. I don't need to get on here and argue back and forth with you about that. I'll see you, bitch. If you can go to my mama gravesite, nigga, then I can come to you. Period. All right? That's what you telling me, right? Or you gonna come see me too? Cause why go see my dead mama when you can come see me in the motherfucking flesh alive, bitch? Why do that? You see what I'm saying? I'm somewhere else with that shit, but that's manly shit. These niggas want to get on here and argue and think they getting numbers. They selling their souls. They selling their ass like a bunch of whole niggas, right? Y'all know how dudes like, cause a lot of dudes that was straight, like when crack first came out, when they needed them motherfucking hits, they wasn't straight no more. Hmm. Like them niggas over there, you know what I'm saying? Dick for dust, that type of shit, right? Giving head for crack to other men, right? So that's what they're doing over here. You niggas are turning into hoes for clicks and views. Hmm. No morals, no values, no standards, no reflection of yourself. Just dragging other people talking about what they're not doing and who they are. But you fucked up too because you're engaging in this bullshit. Because if you're above that, you wouldn't participate in that dumb shit. Some shit I don't fuck with. There was a bitch on here. I mean, this bitch used to be drunk and shit, but she didn't like me. And I tried to be cool about it and cordial and shit with the bitch. But then one day this bitch started talking about she was gonna kill me and all this bullshit. Put a gun. See, I don't play like that. I don't motherfucking play like that. Why are you saying some shit like that, bitch? If you not gonna come and see me, like you not about that life. You don't want your ass whooped. I don't even know you. Why are you speaking about me like that? You know what I'm saying? That's bugged out shit. That's mental illness. I don't fuck with crazy people. You don't got to play with everybody. You don't have to talk to motherfuckers. You ain't got to go around them. Like I told y'all, when I was little, I wasn't allowed to play with everybody. That's why, as an adult, I don't fuck with people. A lot of shit that people go through, I don't. Because why? I don't fuck with you like that. People don't have access like that. You can't just come to my fucking house. And you can't no. Who's at my door? Nobody come to my door without my fucking permission. You feel me? So y'all let people come at you and you want to talk to everybody and we cool with everybody and then you get mad because this person didn't agree with what you said or this person likes that person. Like even in this Kwame Brown beef, it's a whole bunch of dudes that I'm subscribed to and they none of them agree with each other. I don't give a fuck because I don't have a dog in the fight, really. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting to see the different angles. It's also interesting to see all the dick riding that's going on. And a lot of these dudes, I don't know if they claim gay, but I see dick licking in their present. You feel me? I'm talking actual dick licking, not dick licking just on YouTube, dick licking. It's a lot of bisexuality going on. And in my mind, hey, I don't believe that you can be men, especially, because these dudes are gay. That's why they all talk about hating women. That's why it's so easy for them to say women are lying about rape. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Dave Chappelle did a whole stand up and there was a blurb in there and it was about him one night. I think he made $80,000 and they gave it to him in cash and he had to get home with it on the train in Brooklyn. And he said, you know what? That night, it was then that I realized how women feel walking around with a vagina. Like you scared it in a motherfucker. Somebody can really take you off. Did y'all see in Walmart this lady was in there? And this is why I've always told my daughter, wear shorts and shit under dresses and skirts. Do not ever go out with just a dress on in your underwear. You must be out your fucking mind, okay? But this lady was in Walmart. She had on a skirt. This dude came in there, stuck his hand up her skirt, touched her inappropriately, turned her around, y'all. This was in Miami too. Grabbed her, ripped her underwear off, was about to rape her. Luckily, some people in the store noticed and held him until police came. And this nigga was out on bond or some other shit. Like, what is wrong? But these black men will get on here and they arguing with each other and they slapping each other on stages. And this is what black people are going through out here in the street. Mental illness is real out there. There are no mental illness talks going on because all the people are mentally ill. That's why it's not being addressed. Real shit. But y'all better pay attention to the behaviors. These motherfuckers are crazy. And we out here hand clapping this dumb shit. Oh, it was honorable that Will slapped Chris. This is what black women need. Is it? I don't think so. How many black women have buried their children, their sons, and their husbands, and their loved ones behind bullshit? Huh? What about the mother who just got killed at her son's grave on his birthday? A mother was just murdered last week. It was her son's birthday. He was killed 6 months ago. She went to visit his grave on his birthday and she was murdered at the gravesite. Hello. But again, we're applauding a black man slapping another black man on the fucking stage over words. So when you say that, then what y'all saying is that all this bullshit that goes on this YouTube is justifiable because these are words too. Do y'all see how this relates and how childish this stupid shit is? Right. The immaturity level is real. A lot of motherfuckers need to grow up. Y'all need to stop running in packs. You need to find your own identity and understand that you do not have to agree with a person 100% of the time. You do not have to get along with a person. You don't even have to fuck with a person. That's the beauty of life. There are many people I like and I still don't fuck with them. It ain't got nothing to do whether I dislike them or not. I just don't fuck with people like that. It's your choice. But some of y'all are so caught up mentally, you're just stunted. Now, I want to know how Will is going to come back from this. What is he going to say? I mean, honestly, I don't fuck with his movies like that anyway. Some of them are right, but some of them I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about, you weird motherfucker? You. Now, mind y'all, I met Will Smith before. I was in Penn Station. I was hanging out, me in the biz, y'all. And so I met Will that day and I met Angie Stone that day. But she used to be Angie B back in the day. But he's a nice dude, but he gave in. See what I'm saying? So, I know he was really nice, but he's not somebody that I would hook up with because I have a dominant personality like Jada does. But Jada is running him, and she got him looking real stupid out here in these streets. That tonight was an embarrassment. I mean, these motherfuckers have basically coined themselves as the black American couple. You feel me? They try to be like Denzel and his wife Paulette, all right? Samuel and his wife. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucking Barack and Michelle. These bitches was trying to act like on that level. This would be like Barack going up there and slapping Chris Rock. All the nasty shit that people have said about Michelle Obama in his presence, online. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he has never responded. So, I mean, what y'all really saying? Is it okay for him to slap him because of some words? Because she does have alopecia? She said so herself? Hello? Don't many women wear their hair bald? Is it my shit bald right now? Hello? I'm just saying. She's a beautiful woman. You have so many other assets. You mean to fucking tell me you can't make a wig, bitch? Stop it. It was that hurtful that he had to embarrass himself and tear down everything he's built. For the last 35 years, y'all really think that was okay? I need to get ready for work. I just wanted to come through and say that shit because I can't even believe this myself. I'm highly disappointed in Will Smith, Kwame Brown. I'm disappointed in both of them. Kanye West, right? Somebody needs to get a hold of him. The fact that the black community will not acknowledge that he's a stalker, he's out of control. Oh, he just want to see his kids. There's a way to go about that. Right. There's a way to go about that. Legal system behind closed doors. Right. Mind your business. We don't need to know all that. Because again, men are killing women out here. See, remember, I didn't forget. Remember when that guy in Maryland killed both of his kids' mothers and then he killed himself? And it was on YouTube. He was filming this shit, right? I remember all them niggas, even Kwame, came out and said, yeah, now people understand and see what black men are going through. See, these niggas always justify murder of black women. Y'all got to be careful. Y'all support these niggas, but they justify the murder of black women. Tommy Sotomayor came up with a video game in reference to Kwame Brown talking about killing his mother. No. It was about his father because Kwame's father murdered a woman, right? So they keep bringing that back up. So Tommy Sotomayor got a game. What is it? Stab him. No, some bullshit, but it's like stab him, murder him, bury him. Right. Some bullshit like that. And people laugh at that. Even some women laugh at this shit. But y'all are not reading y'all not reading the news, your local news. Never mind fucking world news. Read your local news. What's going on in the surrounding area. In the 25-mile radius of your home. Read that shit and tell me that this shit is funny. It's not funny. But they dismiss and they think the murder of black women is okay. Right. These are these men. That's why they on here acting like bitches. Because they want to replace black women anyway. They don't need us. They say so all the time. How can you dismiss black women that have your children? They have your children. These women have the children of black men. And they're talking about how black women ain't shit. Like, make it make sense. Hello? Oh, the black women, they single black women. Hey, you dumb fuck. Why are they single? Because men are just like y'all bitch asses. They sitting around talking shit instead of getting out there making shit happen and being real men. They want to hang out with each other in groups. They want to play video games. They want to watch porn together. Yes, y'all. Weird motherfuckers watch porn together. Tell me that shit ain't strange. Right. They have porn fetishes. They believe that women, see, this is another reason y'all should know these motherfuckers are sick too. They believe that all women should have a perfect body. And even some of you dumb bitches have bought into that. That's why y'all dying on operating tables too over stupid shit. Trying to get a man's attention, a man who don't want you, a man who's licking dick anyway. On the low. This a lot of them are doing that. You know the real ones, and you know if you gotta question it, and then you already know the answer. Goddamn, hello. But some of y'all are real fucking naive, and y'all give people the benefit of the doubt and all that good shit. Somebody sent me a meme the other day. One of my friends, and it said, "God, give me the eyes to see the good in people." Absolutely not. Fuck all that. See people for who they are. Okay, bitch, if I gotta look for the good in you, keep it. I don't want to know about it. Because if I gotta find it, bitch, it ain't real. But y'all go out your way to set yourself up for dumb shit. We gotta do better, though. We need some standards and a moral code. We have nothing going on. I mean, I can't tell y'all how. It's just so fucking wild. Like, whenever I go to my son's school, these people, it's like they ain't never met a kid with manners before. It's really unbelievable to me. Never, every teacher, the security guard, the damn, everybody, the cafeteria, like everybody love him. Talking about how nice and well mannered he is and he's great and all this. Even though, yeah, he motherfucking right because I don't play that shit. But the fact that he stands out on that level because we don't have standards. We think it's corny to to discipline our children, to tell them to shut the fuck up, to tell them no. Listen, you're dead wrong. You gotta ride their asses. But we don't do that. We raising a society full of bitch niggas. Oh my goodness. I'm sad for us. All right, I'm rambling now, but yes. Who else did I want to talk about? Somebody else had done some fly shit. Uh-huh. But I can't wait to see how this Charleston White and Kwame Brown shit come out because it's really no big deal. Charleston was very respectful. He said he ain't like Kwame manager the way he was coming at him playing with him, and he said I don't play with nobody. And when he said that, y'all know that resonated with me because I don't play with damn motherfucker. Okay, and I never been a game player. That's just not who I am. No, I don't like group activities and all that shit. Like, I can do group shit, but I'm not somebody that's what I need to be doing all the time. I can participate, but you can believe, even within that group, I still got my own space. I don't do that. I don't want to hang around with you. I don't want to call you girlfriend and you're my best friend. And like even Kwame and Mr. Skinny, these are grown ass niggas, right? Skinny was calling Kwame his cousin. That's my cousin. That's my cousin. And he was allowing that. That wasn't allowed when I was growing up. I couldn't claim no motherfucker that wasn't related to me by blood. My mother, what? I don't know the motherfuckers. You don't know who they associated with and what they do. Y'all attach to people too easy too. Y'all don't know what y'all getting into. Cause I mean, I personally have been watching the video and I've been like, oh, this person is cool, and then 30 seconds later, I'm like, what the fuck? Absolutely not. And gone. You know what I mean? Like, you really got to know people before you attach yourself and before you allow somebody to attach themselves to you. I don't blame Charleston White for shutting that shit down. That's a real G. That's what you do. Shut this shit down. This dude got all kind of men around him, messy ninjas that argue. They flashy. I mean, it's like being at a pimp convention or a basketball wives show. You know, like, but the gaudy basketball wives, not the classy base ones, the other ones. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad representation for the black man out there. Sad. So that's for the niggas who talk about, oh, you lonely. Nigga, ain't nobody lonely. I'm at peace. Could you imagine me having to argue with a bitch nigga all day about dumb shit? Because that's what happens, okay? Motherfuckers that lack respect, who think they can do what they want to do, who think they're God's gift to women, and you ought to be thankful. Fuck out of here. I wish I would. Not when I could be at peace. Mm-mm. All right, y'all have an amazing day. All right. Um, Leave me some comments, okay? And like I said, how do y'all feel about the bitchism of the black man today? It's like the category is bitch behavior, because that's all we're getting from these dudes these days. Bitch behavior. Arguing, fighting, crying, whining, flagging of pages, exposing, gossiping. I mean, it was crazy, y'all. Mr. Skinny put out a video that him, the first time I guess when him and Kwame met. And this was some weak sauce shit too that I didn't understand. When Kwame allowed him to pick him up, I would have never allowed that nigga to pick me up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But then again, no, I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But it's always against your better judgment. You know better. Don't ever go against what you fucking know. Don't allow motherfuckers to pick you up. Have your own transportation just in case they get on some bullshit. Which they did. He did. He showed a video of them, and it was like it came across as a scorned lover because he was showing, yeah, see, Kwame does smoke, and they was in the car kikiing and carrying on like they was on a fucking date. Real shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't come up with them kind of men. It was interesting to watch. It was like these dudes are all scoring lovers. Everybody is sad. Everybody breaking up. Everybody mad. Mm-mm. No. Y'all check out Hitchbox too. He get on my fucking nerves, but I like him, but he's annoying. But everybody needs to grow around here, and they putting out consistent content. So check out his annoying ass too. I post some other people on my page. I know I'm bad with names, but yeah, go down the line, check these brothers out. You know, but and y'all judge for yourself, because I'm telling you, a lot of this I'm just like, what? You mad about what? You're sad because he's talking to who? You said you'll stop doing this if he stopped talking about Kwame. Are y'all men? Y'all got girlfriends? These Negroes is getting on here drunk, passing out. It's a lot going on. It's sad to see the black man deteriorate the way they did in the last, has it been 20 years? I'm telling you, I ain't came across, actually I did come across this real G one time, but he wasn't single, you know what I'm saying? But he was about it. He was everything. Oh. Yes, we had chemistry and everything, y'all, but he was in a relationship, so that didn't work out. You see what I'm saying? But it's like one every fucking 12 years. What's really good? Where are the real men at? They're out, you know, because I just can't see myself with a motherfucker who arguing with another nigga. If you will argue with a dude all day like that, what are you doing with your woman? See, they don't even have women because they arguing with other niggas. Y'all gonna tell me that's not some bitch shit? All right, deuces.